On Friday, the evening before the South Carolina primary, which of course Donald Trump won handedly, he spoke to the Black Conservative Federation's annual BCF Honors Gala. So Trump Friday night is speaking to a group primarily of black conservatives. So you would think, of all the places to not be super racist, speaking to a group of black people is probably the least, the worst place, I guess, to be overtly racist. But never underestimate Donald Trump, folks. And he went on multiple different racist rants, including one where he said that black people love him because he has been indicted. Here is Donald Trump, in his own words, explaining why black people love him so much. Here he is.
And then I got indicted a second time, and a third time, and a fourth time. And a lot of people said that that's why the black people like me, because they have been hurt so badly and discriminated against. And they actually viewed me as I'm being discriminated against. It's been pretty amazing.
Now, there is a very interesting moment in that clip that I hope everybody caught on to. At first, Donald Trump was like, they love me because I was indicted. And then you notice a change in his facial expression. Okay, I have watched that clip so many times now, just trying to make sure that I am seeing what I'm seeing. Because at first, Donald Trump was like, oh, they love me because I was indicted. Because like them, I'm being discriminated against. So he realized at the time, oh crap, I'm basically saying what I feel, which is, hey, I've been arrested. Black people get arrested. We're the same. That's what he meant. You cannot convince me based on the change in his facial expression, the change in his tone, and the panic in his voice. You can't convince me that that's not what he meant. That is what he was trying to say there, and it is painfully obvious. So then he panics and switches it up I'm being discriminated against. Hey, y'all know what it's like to be discriminated against, right? So that's why you like me, because we're all being discriminated against. Hey, Donald, here's a fun trick. Why don't you ask them who is doing the discriminating against them? Why don't you ask them which party has basically institutionalized discrimination against non-white people? I think that would be a fun exercise, but of course you didn't do that. You just said, you're discriminated, I'm discriminated. You just left out who's doing the discrimination against that group of people. But it didn't end there. Nope, he also, he also did this.
Good. These lights are so bright in my eyes that I can't see too many people out there. But I can only see the black ones. I can't see any white ones, you see? That's how far I've come. That's how far I've come. That's a long way, isn't it? These lights. We've come a long way together. Lynn Patton.
So it's so bright that all he can see are the faces of the non-white people, which, yes, in and of itself is also another racist comment. And it also goes to show you that the white people who support Donald Trump are so pasty white that even house lights are going to wash them out. But that's not even the weirdest thing, because then, if you caught it right there too, for some reason he goes into this weird British accent for no reason. He's like, bitch change, isn't it? What was that? He's slurring his words. He can't get his thoughts out. He's being racist. He's using the worst accent I've ever heard. That is definitely not the way he speaks. The man is unhinged. There is something deeply, deeply wrong with him. And it was on full display, not just during that event, but the event he did Thursday with the, Christian group. That was horrific, labeled by most people as just straight up incoherent, but he's slurring more. Things aren't coming across properly. Something is malfunctioning in his brain, and it is deteriorating very quickly. One of today's video sponsors is Miracle Made. Your temperature at night can have one of the greatest impacts on your sleep quality. And if you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend that you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Inspired by NASA, Miracle Made uses silver-infused fabrics and makes temperature-regulating bedding so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. Using these silver-infused fabrics inspired by NASA, Miracle Made sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep you at the perfect temperature all night long, so you get better sleep every night. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. Miracle sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands, and they feel as nice, if not nicer, than bed sheets used by most 5-star hotels. And it's designed for your skin. Stop sleeping on bacteria. Bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne. Sleep clean with Miracle. Now, I've been using Miracle Made bed sheets for over a year now, and I absolutely love them. They help keep me cool throughout the night, which means that I'm getting better sleep because I'm not waking up all throughout the night from being too hot. So go to trymiracle.com/ROF to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code ROF at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/ROF and use the code ROF to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/ROF.